going on YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of the Survival Crate series. Now, last episode we made a little brick machine. Let's just get bricks for, our bridges and the fun stuff. And I did leave this running, but I also have not been on. So this is struggling as it's still going. So I am going to have to probably sit here for a few minutes to hope this can actually gain stuff and get all the materials we need. So while that goes, and while we're over here near our base, we are going to fly to our bridge. We're going to clear out some of these pillars that we already have. So this one's going to be gone. We're just going to put a little marker on whatever we have, and we won't have to worry at all, ever again. Now, I actually got to disable shaders, and as you see, it's so much smoother. So probably are going to have to disable shaders a lot more, which is going to suck, but I don't get a choice anymore. Bad news, I still don't know how to fix that problem. Why is it green? Why is it red? I don't know how to fix it. So if you know, please let me know so I can try and fix that. I can't find anything about it. Alright, so we got this first pillar set. So what I'm going to do, we're just going to get some white wool again. We're going to reset this. Hope it works. Now, something I actually could do is get rid of this tree. No, I'm kidding. The tree's kind of useless anyways. I just wanted to... Yeah. Alright, so why is there wool? Okay. I was going to do the angle pillar, but that means I got to clear out all this little area, and I choose not to. So we're just going to continue this. We'll do this. All right, there we go. So now we have the first section. All we got to do is come over to this section, and then we just continue all the way down. Now I'm not going to worry about the middle piece. We're just going to completely hollow that out, so I don't have to worry. That's not good. All right, there we go. So we have our 4 pillars, or 5. I'm a little bit dumb, right? We have our 5 pillars. Now all we gotta do is just wait for brick to be made, make some more granite, and then we should be able to start making our pillars, even for that one too. And instead of doing the 2 little ones, we're just gonna do a long one, kind of like how we have here. We'll just do that all the way through. That's pretty good. So after I deal with all the purple machines and stuff, I still don't know how to figure out. Let's see if we have brick. If not, I'm just gonna keep making granite, and then we should have plenty. All right, well, I'm going to sit here for a little bit. I'm going to make some more granite, and then while we have that going, I'm going to wait for the brick to be made. And this should make a good chunk within, well, a quick time. So, hopefully, at least. I mean, we are running full speed. We just got to wait for it to cook. All right, so something I'm going to do real quick before or while we wait for everything else to go. I should have, where to go? I should have a decent enough just to get a little bit started. Oh no, I have cobblestone up here. All right, so yeah, I'll make more diorite with that. Something I do want to do, if you don't know, I want to get a full set of armor that has mending to it. Obviously, none of my stuff really has mending other than the pick. That's the only thing that has mending. So what I'm gonna do, got a bee that's trying to find some flowers. Apparently, I have something he's trying to get. What is he trying to get? Okay, I'm so lost on where he's trying to go. He was trying to get in my house for some reason. There's nothing over here. I don't know where you're going. Sorry to say it, buddy, but you gotta get out of my house. Alright, oh well. So yeah, if you don't know, I want to try and get a full set of armor that is, considered a perfect set. So, one that has all, the main sets of armor or enchants to it. But we do have, if you don't know, we have the quartz, gilded stuff. Now, there's only tools, which I already have the pick, which is about the same as a basic diamond pick. It's just, it has an extra block reach. So if I can make all of these, this has an extra 3 reach with 8 damage and 1.8 speed. This is 9.5 damage, which again, it's not as powerful, but it does have that extra block reach, so I don't have to be so close to the monsters. Now, we could always go with netherite, which is 8 1.6. This is a 9.5 1.6. Obviously, I think it's a 9.5 with the stuff we have, because if I drop it, it goes plus, come on. If I drop it, it's plus 6 damage with 2.4. So I'm trying to figure out which one I should make. If I should stay with diamond, if I should go with gilded because it has a 3 block reach, or if I go with netherite because it has a little bit more, help on it. A little bit more ability and strength and protection and stuff like that. But I don't know which one I want to get. I'm going to have to do a full test to see which one's better or which one I like more. So I'm going to have to try and figure that out. I'm not fully sure yet, but that's something we're going to have to try. The best thing, again, we're out of quartz because I'm still sitting here making all that. All right, well, I guess I'll keep making more and I'll try and figure out what kind of armor would be better for now. All right, so while I'm still over here waiting for all the brick to come in and gather whatever we don't have that much. It's not going to be a lot of brick. I do have a lot of granite and the polished granite, which honestly should be fine for the amount of pillars that we have. If not, we're screwed, but the brick is pretty slow. So I said, screw it. I'm going to make a rotation speed controller, and that is what I'm going to do. All I need is the brass sheet and hope that we have anything. And yes, I did put some slabs here just so it looks a little better, and we have something there instead of just pure grass, and we don't have to see all the oak trims that are underneath. Makes it nice. I need one gold sheet, and let's just hope we actually get something on this. Otherwise, I'm going to lose it. All right, so we got all the materials. We're just going to go with a full hotbar real quick, and then if I ever need more, I have it all set in here, so we should be good. And then all I gotta do, I did set up a little macro for my mouse, where if I just press one button, it slides through my entire hotbar, so I don't have to worry about scroll wheeling at all. And we get a random majority of it, so it should be pretty good. Let's go ahead and start this. And we're just gonna do it pretty quick, just so it's leveled up and we don't have to worry too much about randomness. I do notice a lot more deep slate, or not deep slate, what? I notice a lot more of the polished granite and normal granite other than brick, which I guess we just gotta go a little bit slower with it. We have a zombie down here that has a backpack. Are you sure? Let me just go ahead and take your life real quick. Go away. I have 157 durability. You can't touch me, sir. Thank you. Let's see what he had. Copper ingot. I will gladly take. Copper backpack. I don't need the iron helmet. What do you got? Ooh, brother. Not bad. All right. I will gladly take that, even though I really don't need it. I have a farm that literally makes all of this, so I guess we'll get it for free. And let's continue doing this, and then we'll see how well it looks, see if we want to put any more design to it. All right, so we got one pillar done. Let's go ahead and get rid of this. Let's see what else we can do to it. Obviously, I kind of want to get rid of the dirt and stuff just so it looks like it's actually going into the ground. Honestly, though, does not look too bad. Definitely, well, never mind. It's better when you see it from like straight on, because that's all you see. But this, definitely gonna need to add some arching to it to make it seem a little bit better. Yeah, there's definitely some fixing we can do with that. Now, something I randomly just thought of, like how we have it over at our mining island where we have the one pillar going down and we have it going off to like the side like that. That's what I kind of want to do that. Like, oh, spider, I jumped. Sorry. I was not prepared. I did not see a spider running at my face. Okay, so without being jump scared by a spider, like how we have it over at the mining area where it was one bridge across and we had it to where it was the pillar and then we had the two angle points like that. Technically, I could do it with this, but it got me thinking. What if we just do one pillar in the middle, which I could just free cam over actually. We do one pillar in the middle, which is right here. That's pretty simple. And then we have the edges going off like that. Oh, probably would be better. We could do a simple little 9 piece here in the middle and then have it just go out and then go out. Technically, that would work and might look a little better. Not fully sure. I'm going to test it out. I'm going to get one that just is like this. We're not going to do anything. We're not going to change anything to it. And then we're going to do one to where it's just the idea that we were planning. So I got to swap these. We're obviously going to have to get a little bit more. Now, actually, I could actually spread this out a little bit more. No, because that's just going to create a large square. Actually, that'll probably be fine. Do that, and then we just go all the way down. No, we're going to help out little bear man here. We're just going to kidnap a fishy real quick. Can you turn and get it? I can put stuff on other animals? What? I can pick up a bear? What the hell? I can put it on top of the bear and make him run around. There we go. He got it. Hungry little bear in his car. All right, let's continue this. All right, so if I do it like that, where it's just one pillar, and then we go down, and then of course we're gonna do that same little pattern or the little slopes that we have to the other one. So, all right, that'll be like that. Now, probably gonna have to do a double. All right, so I could do it like that, and then we could just copy the other side. Obviously, I'm gonna have to randomize those blocks and all, but really all I gotta do is just randomize the outside ones. We don't need to worry about the insides. Yeah, I was thinking kind of like that. Go away, creeper. And then we'll put the slopes on it so it's smooth and don't have to look really weird. But I do kind of prefer like this, and then we could just cover up the sides a little bit. Or I could put the walls in to make it have some angle or whatever. Yeah, so I definitely like it how it is like this. I definitely want to try and slim this down a little bit to see if I can. I'm not worried if it is 2 or 3 blocks. I do kind of like it like this though. It does seem a little bit better. So definitely have to try and do that for this one too. So I guess that means it's time to get to drilling. And nothing else. Okay. Oh, time to get rid of all this. All right, well, we are on number 3. I got this side kind of. I still have to go back and, again, refix some things, but if not, we just may keep them because I'm lazy, you know, and I choose not to. But I still got to do this one, and then we got to do one more right over here, which honestly should probably be the easiest just because it's already over land and we don't have to worry about anything. I'm not going up there to sleep. That's phantoms. I'ma die. Sadness is this. Sun's coming up. Never mind. You don't have to worry. I could just eat real quick and then I can regain all my health. All right, so we got this one done over here also. So we have all 4. We just have to go through and clear out all of the white wool, and then we could just go back through and work on the edges for them, which definitely is going to take, hopefully not that long. Should be pretty simple. And while we're actually over here, we should have a little bit more brick. Now, we definitely have enough for this over here, just because we have a good chunk of stuff. Yeah, I mean, we should be good for a little bit. We are running pretty low on brick, but I mean, again, we have a brick farm going, so we should technically have enough. Oh yeah, we're fully set on brick. All right, so this one I am gonna have to we're gonna have to go all the way down to the bottom of the river. I was gonna say ocean, but it's not an ocean. He's about to get me. Leave me. I like how we're getting copper like almost every single time now we hit him, which normally never happens. But I also don't know what I have on my sword. Alright, so we got this one going all the way to the bottom of the ocean. Ooh, zinc. Don't need it. And then we have this one going all the way. So all of them are pretty well set in the ground, even though they're really not. They're sitting on top of it, but get rid of, you know, the little pieces that make it look like it's in the ground and you'll be fine. We're going to ignore that, preferably. So then all I got to do now is just add the pillars into this. Now, something else I could do. Yeah, something else I could do once I get all like the other side put in, I can carve out like the middle piece and then keep the edges. We just carve out the middle and then we can put walls into it to make it look a little bit hollow or a little more detail, design, texture, something. I don't know. I'm not a genius. And then we can have that going through so it looks better. All right, so something I gotta do to fix this a little bit. I gotta hollow this out. Now, I don't know why I chose to do it like this, but for some reason I did. Again, I'm not there. I'm a little bit stupid. All right, just a little bit. Okay, a lot of it. We just gotta hollow this. That's all we gotta do. Nothing crazy. Make it simple. All right, so we got. Whoa, I keep messing that block up. Whee! A few blocks that we gotta gather real quick. All right, so we have it to where in the middle it should be perfectly fine. Should be. All I gotta do is put some walls. Now I just gotta make the wall. I gotta do this one too. Alright, so that will go like that. And then let me just get rid of all this. Alright, there we go. Let me just throw this away real quick because of course I don't need it. Alright, so anything. Alright, so all I gotta do is make some of the walls. Now this can either be however or whatever blocks we have. We're probably just gonna do a mix. I don't know if they can actually all combine together. If not, we need what? English, not functional. We need what the hell? Can't speak. We may just make it to where it's stone brick walls and then, you know, hollow this out to where it's just stone brick wall in here. No, little texture, hopefully. Because I don't think I can combine stone brick or not stone brick. I don't think I can combine brick walls with granite walls. I don't even know if granite walls exist. Like, oh, they do. Wow, that's kind of surprising. But they don't have a polished granite wall. Will be pretty cool, but it's not there. It's non-functional. It's non-existent. So something we're gonna do. And I could always add little lanterns into this one too. I'm getting ideas. Yeah, let me get some stone brick real quick, and then I will make the wall. See if we can, you know. All right, there we go. So we have a little bit more walls right now. That should be definitely not enough of what we need, but I'm testing it. All right, I gotta see if it looks good, if it works good. Because if it don't look good, if it don't work good, I ain't using it. So what I was thinking. Hello, creeper. Nice to see you just sitting in here. Stupid. All right, so if I do this, if I do that, and we go on this side, that's not what I was thinking. I was kind of expecting it to be a little bit more flat. I don't know. Hold on. How could I get that to where it looks flat? Because that don't look good. I don't like that. So we're going to try something else. Let's get a whole bunch of zinc, and then we will do the copycat slopes on the inside and the outside. Apparently, we can't do anything. Wait a minute. I technically could. If I do, that only does that there. I need something in the middle. Hold on. Hold up. I mean, I have slopes. I could definitely use those. I want to see. I don't have any zinc on me, do I? I don't. Oh, never mind. I do. I'm a little bit dumb. All right. So there was one thing. I don't know how I can get it to where it looks flat in between there. Like, because I don't want to leave it with gaps. So, I mean, either I'm going to have to use the slopes, which let me get some real quick. We'll verify. Okay, so yeah, I could do it like that to where, no, it will hopefully look decent. I mean, it'll be smoother, so I shouldn't have to worry about the jagged edges. There's so many different designs and details I am thinking of. I just don't know how I could do them. And yes, I am letting that squid die on purpose. Like, if I do it like this, then we would have to leave that opening up there. I could get rid of that and just fill that in to where it's just that, which I mean would probably be better, but I'm not sure. I don't know. There's so many things I gotta try and get and figure out. I don't know yet. But we are gonna have to end this video here. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it. If you do want to see some extra content, I do have a second channel in the description. Just a whole bunch of extra more content, more games, things like that. Nothing crazy. It's all easy and fun. We also have started recently streaming on Twitch and Kick, so if you do want to check that out also, again, everything is in the description. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye!